I'm live on Facebook and YouTube. What's up? Hello. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Look, I want you to, as you come on, yes, share. We are discussing coaching. We're talking about coaching today. Let me just be very, very clear what we're talking about. My name is Dr. Faith Abraham, just in case you do not know who I am. But listen, before I even get into all that, share, share, tag some people, let them know, hey, the thing I'm going to be sharing over here. So I'm looking down. I also have my notes over here. So grab your notes, grab your tablet, all of that good stuff, because I'm going to be transparent and share some things. It's asking for my password. I don't even know what that is. Share some things with you. What is it? I changed it. See, this is why I don't like changing passwords and trying to remember stuff. Man. Okay. Let's see. If I had my other device, it's already logged in for me. Oh, well, let me just go ahead. Guy. Okay, so let me share with you what I've learned making 10K during quarantine. Listen, if you have no idea who I am, somebody did share this or tag you in this. My name is Dr. Faith Abraham. I am also known as the Soul Doctor, your favorite doctor, honey. And I am a master life coach, and I take ordinary people and turn them into extraordinary coaches by giving them certification and training to package their message, package their knowledge, and coach others to have impact and overcome. And so that's what I want to do with you, to help you make impact as well as making money at the same time. If that sounds like something that you are interested in and is ringing in your spirit, then go ahead and go to my website, www.lifemasteryschool.org. Again, that's lifemasteryschool.org. One more time for the folks in the back, lifemasteryschool.org, and I will see you there. Go ahead and get the program, get enrolled. We will be closing enrollment at the end of October, so go ahead and get that going so that as you roll into the new year, look, it will be totally different from this year. Hello, go ahead and insert an amen right there. So listen, I want to tell you, before I even get into any of this thing, let me let you know, just in case you didn't know, t.ly/book income webinar. Okay, all one word, all lowercase. It is case sensitive. bit.ly/book income webinar. Okay, and join me for that. It's absolutely free. That's what we say, the free $99.90. But what I'm going to be teaching you, hey beautiful, what I'm going to be teaching you is I'm going to be teaching you how to self-publish your book. Okay, I'm going to teach you how to self-publish your book, and by using Amazon, and I'm going to also show you how you can leverage your book and use your book to create 5 different streams of income. Wow, I know you didn't know. That's what I'm going to teach you. See, that's the divine connection right there. So go ahead and get registered. Don't play. Don't forget. Get registered, okay? You do me a favor. Can you share this video? Tag my husband so that he can share. Absolutely free, but it's going to really unlock your mind, free your mind. Like, what was the name of that group? There was a song that did Free Your Mind and the Rest Will Follow. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Free Your Mind and the Rest Will Follow. In Vogue. Yes. That's the name of the group. I'm going to free your mind. Okay, so you can get up into this thing and make impact and money at the same time. That's really my mission in this season and my assignment. So that's what I'm good. That's what it's all about. So that's what we're doing. So listen, I'm gonna share with you now what I learned making 10K during quarantine. And I just want to help you understand that a lot of times we feel like because this is happening, that is happening, or who's here and this person isn't here and that person isn't here, it puts a stop on stuff for us. That is not true. That is absolutely positively not true. As a matter of fact, my coach always says, you're a coach and you have a coach. Yes, I do. And it makes sense for you to be a coach and have a coach. It makes sense if you're going anywhere in life to have a coach, but that's another conversation for another day. Okay. My coach always says, when there is a recession, the world is on sale. So that's what I say. From here on out, I'm not going to say my coach anymore. I'm going to say I, because I do. When the world is in recession, the world is on sale. And what that essentially means is there's specific times and specific seasons in the world, in life, in which you can literally make moves. You can literally get things done. You can literally achieve. You can literally see in less than a year what you have been working and striving for forever happen for you in a very short, quick amount of time. Okay. And literally the things that would be super duper expensive in one season now become readily available to you. Money that wasn't available to you before is now available to you right now in this season. And so even when I was making the money, and you may be asking too, like, how did I make 10K during quarantine? What I did was I launched my Life Mastery School, lifemasteryschool.org, which is what I was telling you when you first came on. Lifemasteryschool.org is basically my coaching program where not only do I help people get certified and become extraordinary coaches, but I also include some of the best training available. And that's absolutely the truth. So not only do I equip you to be a great coach and be a very cognizant and skillful coach, but I also teach you how to coach yourself. I teach you the benefits and the blessings life mastery so that you can get the results out of life that you really desire. Let me move from where you are right now to where you want to go. And so in launching that, you know, some people were like, why would you launch that right now? And this isn't the time for that. And da 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 da. I'm going to tell you that this is the time. This is the right time. This is the right time to launch. This is the right time to go. This is the right time to move. This is the right time to shake. This is the right time to bring forth that idea that you had on your mind. It's the right time to bring it to pass.
Thank you.
You're welcome. This is the right time to bring it to pass. This is the right time to go with that idea. This is the right time to shift your entire life, right? And what people don't realize is that there's never any perfect time for anything. There's not a perfect time to get married. There's not a perfect time to have kids. There's not a perfect time to move. There's not a perfect time. Like, your ducks will never be all in a row, but you can always still have faith in yourself, have faith in your idea, have faith in what it is that you're trying to achieve and where it is that you're trying to go in life, right? And so that within itself is just so powerful. And I have to say that part because I had all this stuff happening and all these opinions in my ear, but I didn't listen. I did not listen, right? Because of these three things that I'm going to share with you right now. This is how I made, literally, this is what I learned making 10K during quarantine. Number one, if you're following along with me, just put 1 in the chat. Number 1 is people want options. And you would think, okay, there's coronavirus, there is quarantine, there is people working from home like never before, people relying on the internet like never before, like all this stuff is happening. And you're talking about options? Yes, people want options. People never want to feel like you're taking something away from them. They always want to feel like they're receiving something. They always want to feel like they have the ability to choose what they feel is going to be in their best interest. People always want options. And so even in my coaching program, I was providing an option. I was providing to people who were thinking into themselves and in their head, hey, I have this idea to be impactful. I have this idea to share my knowledge. I have this idea to do big things and do great things, right? So basically, when I offered my program of Life Mastery School, boom, I gave them an option. I gave them an opportunity. I said, hey, I have something for you that will work. Not only do I teach you how to be a coach, but I also include, hey, beautiful, I also include a business establishment system. So now you know how to actually do the business of coaching. You know how to set up. You know how to be legal. You don't just have, oh, I got a certification. Yay! Right? Like you over here like, yay, I got a certification. Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. What are you doing with next? What's next? Where do you go? How do you do it? Right? I don't like that. I like to know what I'm doing next. I like to know kind of the process. Give me a blueprint. Give me some structure, which is what I do. And so, yes, thank you for putting that on the screen. People want options. So even in the midst of a virus, people want options, even in the options. Right? Number 2 thing that I learned during quarantine is life pivoted, but it still remained the same. That was a long one for you. I'm going to shoot it back. I'm going to say it back. Life pivoted, but life still remained the same. What does that mean? It remained the same in that people were still people. People still want to achieve, want to get things done, have a desire to move, have a desire to grow, have a desire to be able to every single day of their life want to see something different, want to realize and recognize, hey, I'm on the right path. I'm on the right track here. I'm getting where I want to go. I'm doing what I want to do, right? Like that's something that's innately inside of every single human being. It doesn't matter what's going on out here. That's something that's inside. And so even for you, as you're working on your business, as you have ideas, as you're like, well, I don't know what I should do first, or I don't know if I should do this right now, understand that, yes, there's a quarantine going on. That's facts. Yet, life still remains the same. In that, yes, it may have shifted from how we normally go shopping, how we normally leave the house. You know, you got to grab your mask now and stuff like that. But life is still life. Life is still life. You still want to be moving forward. You still want to be growing. You still want to be shifting. You still want to be achieving. You still want to be accomplishing. You still want to be fruitful. You still want to be multiplying. So knowing that should give you the comfort and the understanding that you can actually do something. Life still remains the same. It pivoted, but it's still essentially the same, right? And I learned that just by what I did, and understand that even the price point that I put Life Mastery School at is so of quarantine, the pandemic, because I understood that yes, life is still what it is, yet it's pivoted. Okay? But understand that that didn't stop me from doing what I knew I was supposed to do. I hope you caught that. Let me just lay back real quick and make sure that you caught what I just said, because I just gave you something real big right there. Can y'all see my pajamas? Okay. I'm still going to lean back. Catch the pajamas. Because it's literally how I show up to my coaching sessions. Like, all of this looks good. At the bottom, I got my socks on. I got my house shoes on. I got my pajama pants on, or my pajama It is what it is. Okay. But you get all this, though. You get all this here. Okay. But yeah, I'm still going to be obedient. I'm still going to come. Okay, I'm going to give birth to what's on the inside, because I know that when I give birth, people are going to be able to be blessed, to grow, to develop, to transform, to change, to shift because of me being obedient to what's on the inside of me. It's a domino effect. When I do my part, then that empowers somebody else to do their part. Then that empowers somebody else to do their part. Then that empowers somebody else to do it. And like it keeps just going like this, 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 like this. What happens? The world changes. For what? The better. So I got to play my part. You got to play your part. You got to know your role. That's what The Rock used to say in WWE. Know your role. Okay? Hey, beauty. Know your role. Know your role. Play your part. Be obedient up on the inside of you and execute. Go forth. Do that thing. All right? Okay, so number one, I said I learned that people want options. We always want options. That's just what it is. Number two, life pivoted, but it's still the same. Okay, then number three, let me share with you number three. These are the top three things that I learned when I was making 10K during quarantine is that people want answers and solutions. Now, let me slow down. Cut this fan on because it's hot. And I want to share something with you. Because honestly, can I just be honest with you? Let me just be honest with you guys. Let's just peel all this back. For those of you who have been following me for any amount of time on social media, you have probably picked up that I'm a private person. I don't share a lot. In the sense of my personal life, my finances, my, what I'm doing, what I got and all that stuff. I'll show up. No, honey, I'm going to show up. I'm going to dress for you. I'm going to do a beat face, okay? And I'm going to take a picture because, a picture lasts longer. And I'm going to post it. Understand that. But when it comes to personal things that's happening with me at home, like you will never see a post online about me and my husband. Never, never, never. Now, I don't even get down like that. When I shared the diagnosis that my son received, even when he was 2 years old, I was crying like a baby, looking a hot mess, honey. Just a private person. I'm just like, I don't need the world to know all my business. I don't need y'all to feel like y'all know how I move and how I get down. But as I have been growing and as I have been being stretched, because even the certification program and all this growth and generating the income and all that stuff, that's been a personal growth journey for me. And I'm a transparent person, but I'm still a private person. Y'all gotta know that, like, that's a real thing. So what I'm saying this to say that of recent, if you now been looking at my feed, you see I'm posting a lot more. I'm posting my wins. You see my little award 5 Figures Club through Vonza.com. I use Vonza.com platform to host my course that I launched. And by launching using Vonza, I made my 10K, and that entered me into the 5 Figures Club award, 5 Figures Club through Vonza, right? I normally don't share that circulator, okay? I don't spend money, I circulate money. So it always comes back to me. And I don't do unboxings. I watch unboxings on YouTube, but I don't do unboxings, right? Because that's just me. I just don't. Yet I'm doing it because, and it's even though putting me in a very uncomfortable place, in an uncomfortable position, I'm doing it because I know that if you know and you can see that I can win, then that's going to give you the chutzpah. That's going to give you the motivation. That's going to inspire you. That's going to put a fire under your table for you to get up and bust a move. Motivation and inspiration to you that if Dr. Faith can win, I can win too. If Dr. Faith can make 10K, I can make 10K too. If Dr. Faith can live this type of lifestyle that used to be on my vision board and now my vision board has become my reality, then I can too. If I can sit here and do things for my family, for my friends, for people, for complete and total strangers, right? Because y'all know I'll do a giveaway in a heartbeat. I'll do a Cash App drop. I'll do a PayPal drop, all of that stuff in a heartbeat. And that's just what I do. That's on my main page. You don't even see the stuff that happens in the backdrop in my DMs, right? Like if I can do all that stuff and I can go from not having $5 to fill up my gas to making 5 figures, making $10,000 just on one platform. That doesn't even include Square. That doesn't even include the processing, the money that's being processed. I'll even show y'all my thing. Come on, we're gonna keep going with this uncomfortable stuff, right? Let me just show y'all what my platform looks like. I will log in and show you. Like if I can do this, then I promise you can too. I promise you that you can get to the place personally within yourself that you believe in you so much that you will show up on a greater level than you've ever showed up before. I promise you that you can literally go from no self-esteem to all the self-esteem. I promise you that you can begin to show up every day, and be consistent. I was the inconsistent queen. I was the start and never the finisher. I could start books, I could start projects, and I wouldn't hit the goal, and then I'd be upset because I didn't hit the goal, and then I'd be like, man, God, you are failing me. Like, I don't get it. What's wrong? What am I doing wrong? Like, going from all of that to now being able to hit goals, write goals, and it happens. How it happens, honey, let me tell you, I do not know, but that is the Lord working on my side. But and people, talking, they would say, oh, well, you're manifesting. Okay, honey, whatever you want to call it, but it's getting done. And it used to not get done. It used to not happen for me, right? If I can go from being that person, if I can go from that place, then I promise you, I absolutely promise you that you can too. I promise you, when I literally started my business, I was over there like, man, I'm not getting anybody in here. I don't have a consistent amount of clients coming in. Guess what happened? I started using my mouth and I started saying I have a minimum of 15 clients every single month. I'm coaching and counseling people from all different walks of life, from all different backgrounds. People are finding me on the internet streets. They're finding me on my website. They're finding me in Sandy Springs because my second office was in Sandy Springs, Georgia. They're finding me in Sandy Springs. Whenever I pass out my business cards draw people to me. It attracts people to me. People are just compelled to do business with me. They are compelled to work with me. They love me, even though they have no idea who I am. I have 15 clients every single month. I am booked, busy, and blessed. I'm booked, busy, and blessed. I am busy. I'm booked out 2 years in advance. Y'all, that's how I was talking. Who was I saying it to? I was saying it to myself. And guess who else I was saying it to? I was speaking it into the atmosphere. I was letting my mouth loose. I was letting my mouth run. I was speaking out what I wanted to see in my life. And at first, did it happen all the way? No. But I kept being consistent. I kept saying it. 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 I would put and find pictures and put it up on my vision board. I had my vision board posted up in my closet. I'm going to go get dressed every day. Honey, I get dressed every day. So I'm like, look at my vision board. I'm looking at my vision board. This is my life. I felt crazy. Like, why am I talking to myself like this? Why am I saying this stuff? It's not even happening. Like, who does this? You mean like, in your brain, because of how it is, it's going to sit there and be like, why would words work? Like, get to work, do your job, do what you need to do, like do stuff. And guess what? I would do stuff. Oh, honey, I would do stuff. I know how to work. I'm a hard worker, okay? But there was nothing like when I would use my words and I would affirm, and I would get clear on not only what I wanted to happen in my business with my words, but I would also get clear in here. And I would get clear in here. And I would literally be able to close my eyes and see myself talking in front of my computer, looking down at I literally have it, looking down at it's a lot of glare. Hopefully you can see it. at my planner, right? And writing down session at 4:30, session at 10 o'clock, session at 2:30, session at, right? Then go live, send out, I started getting clear. I started seeing myself where I wanted to be. I started seeing myself dressing a certain way, showing up a certain way, looking a certain way. Like I started seeing that stuff. And when I started to see it on the inside and it started becoming very clear to me on the inside, then it started start happening and happening and happening and happening and happening and happening. And then it's just kind of just started going like this. It started going like this. So then now every month I have to sit back, take time and reassess. I have to say, okay, I'm doing this already. Let me take it up a notch. I'm already uncomfortable doing this. So now I got to go here. I'm always stretching myself. And you got to just be like that with yourself. You can't just be okay and be comfortable with where you are right now. Comfort is the complete and total enemy of progress. When you're sitting there and you're acting like you're comfortable, you're okay with how it is. It is what it is. Que sera, sera. What will be, blah, blah, blah. When you talk like that and when you think like that, guess what? That's what your life produces. That's exactly what happens to you, right? I'm talking and I'm trying to enter in my password. I don't know if I entered in my password right. It's going to show up. Okay, that's not it. I told y'all all these passwords. You got to understand that a lot of this stuff when it comes to being a success and hitting your goals and getting where you want to be in life comes to mastery. And mastery comes from consistency, being consistent, doing the right things consistently. And then it starts showing up for you. It starts working out for you. I don't know what my password is, y'all. It starts working out for you, right? And people would find me, oh, I watched this video. What video are you talking about? Oh, I saw this post that you posted. That was like last year, or that was like earlier this year, or that was like, last week or something. I'm not going to remember all that. I got too much going on. I'm not going to remember all that. Right. Day of the month. So, and I have a couple of, so far I've made $5,226 this month, right? And it's going to show up even more so here. And I would hit sales and go down and show y'all more, but it shows people's names. And I don't want to be showing y'all people's names. I just want to show y'all what the back end looks like. And that's just this month. And so then if I change it, I could change it. I could change it so that you could see since August or since what's before August, July, and all that stuff. But again, I'm not showing you to brag or showing you to be like, ha, 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 and all that childish stuff. No, I'm showing you because I honest to God believe that if I can do and achieve any of this, then you absolutely 100% positively can do it too. I literally believe in you. I literally believe that. Like, I don't have any qualms with showing people what I did to get to where I am. Why? Because I'm a teacher. I'm born that way. I'm a teacher. And I also started realizing that because I was so private, and I had to do some work with that, but because I was so private, it wasn't allowing certain people to connect and to allow me to be their fire that they needed in their life so that they could show up in their life the way they needed to. Did you catch that? Like, you are literally somebody's fire. You are literally the reason that somebody's going to get up out of bed and be like, okay, let's go. Let's do this. Let's get it done. What's on the planner? What we got to do today? Who are we talking to? What are we, like, you showing up, you coming through, you posting, you going out and being your extra self. Be extra. If you're extra, be extra. Like, if you get on your live, you see me, I use my hands. There was a time when I would sit there and I would try to be talking like this and being so sophisticated. Honey, I'm still sophisticated, but I use my hands. I'm still sophisticated, but I can go straight on you real fast. You understand it? Like, we can go there. Okay, my neck will get rolling. I'll get excited. I'll get start preaching up on you, honey. We can get it popping. And then I will come back and I'll be sophisticated and demure and just as much. But I had to be okay with how I am. I had to be okay with me. And when I started being more okay with me and showing up online, being okay with me, guess what? Y'all, business is popping. Business is booming. How can business boom in a pandemic? I just told you. Literally, I just told you. Like, it doesn't matter what's happening out here. It matters what's happening in here and in here. And whatever's happening in here will always cause what's happening out here to start adapting, start moving, start shifting, and start. Now, I ain't talking about no mind bender stuff from Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that. For those of y'all who watched that show, I did when I was growing up. But I am saying that you literally create your world with your words. I am saying that the work that you do in here as a person will always show up in your business. I am saying that literally whatever it is that's on the inside of you that you believe that you are supposed to do, that you are supposed to achieve, that's supposed to happen for you, what you want is waiting for you. What you want wants you to. I promise you, it wants you. I promise you, it wants you. You can absolutely do it, but you have to try yourself and you have to build yourself up. That's nobody's job but yours. And when you do, it doesn't matter all the stuff that's happening over here, out here, externally, with that person, this person, these people, that group, this. It doesn't even matter. What's happening in here will start to adjust and start causing things to happen on the outside of you that's going to blow your mind. So I just want to let you know, I believe in you. I just want to let you know, you're seeing all the posts, you're seeing the unboxings, you're seeing the awards, you're seeing me showing the 5K and the 10K, and you seeing me do all that. Honey, trust me, it's been a long way coming. And I'm here and I'm not going anywhere. But even more so than that, I decided to show up for me, which would now inspire and trigger you to show up for you. And if I've done that for you, then guess what? I have done my job. I have done my job. And now you have to do your job and show up the way you're supposed to show up so that somebody else can see you and say, it's on, let's go. Let me stop playing with myself. Let me stop sleeping on myself. Let me go ahead and get up and make this thing happen, right? Let me go ahead and get to work. Come on. Like, what a great way to live. What a great way to be. Knowing that you're not living just for yourself. You're also living to inspire, to motivate, to spark a fire in others. Man, that's a beautiful life. That is a beautiful life. So, and of course, you still got to enjoy yourself. So let me go back and tell you the three top things that I learned making 10K during quarantine. And listen, let me just say, if you want to make 10K during quarantine, you absolutely can. I show you exactly how to do it. The blueprint for yourself, the blueprint for your business, the blueprint on how to get it going. By the means of coaching, go to my website, www.lifemasteryschool.org, www.lifemasteryschool.org. Again, www.lifemasteryschool.org. Okay? And get started. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? I show you exactly what you have to do to get to that place. And I also give you those things that you need and give you the teachings that you need so that you as an individual can grow. Because the more you grow, the more your business grows, the more your money grows, your finances, your relationships, your health, your wealth, everything grows when everything in here grows. Okay. So that's the type of coach I am. And that's what I teach you in Life Mastery School. So if you want to make 10K, you absolutely can. But I'll tell you the three things that I learned making 10K during quarantine. And I literally made that in 2 days. Is number one, make sure you never forget that people want options. People want options. And guess what? You are an option for somebody. So show up. All right. Number 2, life may have pivoted, but it has still remained the same. Life is still the same. Okay. People still want to flourish. People still want to go higher. People still want to move. People still want to, get from point A to point Z, right? That is innately who we are. We want to be fruitful and multiply. That's how innately, unless some trauma or some issues or some negative experiences happen that now cripple that, innately as human beings, we are predisposed to want to grow, to become better, to have more. Otherwise, tell me how a baby knows how to go from crawling and to start walking. Exactly. Then number 3, people want answers and solutions. No matter what's happening with the elections, with the pandemic, with this, with the jobs, with the whatever is going on, people will always want answers and solutions. And you, my friend, my beautiful one, are the answer and the solution to somebody's problem. Hello. I got big eyes. Don't make me pop them out so you can catch them out what I said. So show up, get up, let's go, right? Let's go. So listen, I am glad that you are here. I'm glad that you're watching. If you have any questions, just throw it in the chat and I'll definitely answer some questions for you. But I want to reiterate, if you didn't get it before, if you just hopping in, hey, you just coming through, hey. If you're watching this later, hey, on the replay, hey, how are you? Welcome. Good to see you. Listen, I'm glad you're here, but it's somebody's problem. You literally hold within your hands the solution to somebody's problem. And when you believe that and you start showing up, you're going to see that the problems that you feel like you're facing, and I don't want to invalidate anything, but whatever you feel like you're dealing with, whatever you feel like you're going through, whatever you feel like you're having to work through, I promise you, those answers and the solutions that you need are going to come to you, but it's first because you have given yourself and you have become an answer and a solution to somebody else. I love it. This is my stuff right here. This is my jam. So I could talk about this all night long, but I will not do that. Okay, no questions, no questions, no questions. So listen, if you're still here, listen, it's been about 45 minutes. I want to share something with you. I just showed you. Okay, hold on. Because like I said, I don't want to show anybody's private information. I just showed you my Vonza platform. And Vonza.com is what I use. This one has a lot of a glare to it. Oh, there it is. Okay. This is my Vonza platform. This is what I use to host the Life Mastery School course. I also use it for my memberships and my courses. And if you need a platform or you're looking for more robust platform as a business owner and you're having your business online, then Vonza.com. And the code is, now let me look because I don't want to just say it and then it'd be wrong. Let me make sure. Okay. The code is VIP 50. Okay. VIP 50. So when you go to Vonza.com, you create your operate your membership if you have a membership there. And of course, if you have your email list, you can build it out at Vonza. And also, I mean, there's like a lot of different, I can even show you. I'm just saying it like I don't have it here. But there's like great features. It's a really robust platform so that you can do all the things that you need to do to run an online business. Let me not move it up too much because I don't want to give names and such. But okay, so you can build out your website. You got courses, your products, your store, have your email so that you can send emails out to all your customers and stuff like that. So it's really, really awesome. And again, like I said, since you're still here, honey, let me go ahead and bless you real quick and give you the code BIP50. So when you start your platform, you put that discount code in and boom, you get 50% off, okay? Yay! Yay! So proud of you. Oh, I love you. Thank you. I appreciate you. So look, I'm about to get up out of here. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. If you have any questions, make sure you put it in the comments. Reach out and reach out and touch. Not my hand, because clearly it's still quarantine, but you can touch me in the comments by leaving a comment. You said, did you see that? Did you see that? Okay, so leave a comment, ask you if you have any questions, put it in the chat box, and if you at least to do some of these coaching videos and just do some teaching and talk about some stuff. So I will see you again soon. Love ya and have a great rest of your evening. Ciao.